第5组李旭升、张信元、李华燕、谢怡婷。报告题目是
Why and how?
Once upon a time, there was a toolbox. Not just any toolbox, a VEX toolbox. A VEX toolbox named VEX, to be precise. He wanted to do great things. He wanted to exceed, to surpass all toolboxes of his kind. He had a dream. He wanted to be a football player. Later on in ID Tech Camp, a group of teenagers arrived and started to assemble the parts in the toolbox. At first, they wanted to build a catapult, for the idea of a soccer ball isn't cool enough. VEX felt irritated. Fortunately, because the mortar wasn't strong enough to throw things, the team decided to change courses and plan to build a soccer ball. So the team began to build. They constructed parts and pieces of gadgets, attached metal arms and sensors, and finally, the soccer ball was born. However, by the time they put it into test, they found that it couldn't even kick a ball properly. Yeah, poor VEX. It couldn't even kick a ball. But due to the approaching time limit, the team decided not to make changes. Seeing this, VEX became mad, very mad. Knowing that his dream of becoming a football player would never come true, hatred grew inside him. He began to hate the world, hate the other robots. So he made an oath to destroy all the robots and rename himself the Super Destroyer-nator. Okay, story time out. Hey guys, we are Team Tabaka, T for Tina, A for Angus, B for Brian, and K for Kayla. And I'm Angus, and I'm from Fudan Gaozhong. And let me introduce you to our presentation. Our presentation is divided into 3 parts. First of all, me and my friend Brian here will tell you all about our robot, the origin, the hurdles we've occurred, and so on. Next, I will tell you about the afternoon activities, and we'll be mainly focusing on the engineering challenge. And lastly, the rest of the team, saying Kayla and Tina will tell us about their observations on the way Americans teach. And now I'm just going to give the mic to Brian, who will tell us about the hurdles we occurred and how we overcame them.
Okay, thank you, Angus. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian. And at first, I have to say sorry about that. We don't have many pictures about our robot because we are busy in fixing the bug on our robot. Okay, return to the topic. I was in charge of the structure design and the program of the Super Destroyer-nator. In Stanford, we had to build a robot on our own as our final project. However, although Angus and I have learned programming before, we all didn't have robot building experience, which means we didn't know how to build a robot. But we still have to finish our project, so we discussed overnight and decided to make the soccer robot. But when we test the first prototype, we found that it can't even kick a ball properly, just like the video showed you. And also, but we found it had another potential. And when I was adjust the strength of the motor to make the robot able to kick the ball, I was accidentally slammed by the robot. It really hurt. And at the same time, I came up with an idea. Why can't we make a robot that destroys other robots? So the Super Destroyer-nator was born. And although Super Destroyer-nator was designed, we still have a lot of problems need to solve. For example, the robot wasn't strong enough to bear the impact came along with the slam. It will become separated after 3 or 4 attacks. I didn't know how to solve this problem. I was very frustrated. I rarely slept because I spent a whole night considering how to make it not to disassemble after he attacked. And I even fell asleep. The next day I even fell asleep because I was so tired. Oh, by the way, I have to thank for Alan. Alan, he helped me finish the program of the Super Destroyer-nator. Okay, and return to the structure problem. We still have to solve the structure problem. So we add many plates and balls on it to strengthen the structure. And it didn't work. It won't separate it after he attacked. And we met many difficulties, and some of them were quite sticky. But we overcame all of them. I thought it was a great achievement. And here's my part. And now I'm going to return the mic to Angus. He will tell you about the afternoon activity, my favorite part during that 2 weeks.
Hey guys, it's me again, Angus, and I'm now going to tell you about the afternoon activities in ID Tech. Well, before that, first off, a little bit of background information. Every day after we had our lunch, we would head out for afternoon activities, which means that there will be instructors outside leading us to do super fun activities. And that's great, because as you all know, sitting in front of a desk and staring at the computer all day isn't good for our health. And afternoon activities gives us a chance to go outside and embrace the warmth of the sun. So anyways, I'm now just going to share one of our experiences. It's called the Engineering Challenge. And our goal is to build a tower using spaghetti as its frame and marshmallows as its joints. And this is what we've made. Yeah, it failed because of the strong wind. That's not important. And at the process of building a tower, we all had a fun time inspiring each other with ideas, designing the tower, and spying on our opponent's tower. Believe it or not, that is actually the first time we spoke English in such a long period of time. And apart from that, that is also the first time Brian spoke fluent English with absolute confidence. In the end, we won the award for highest tower, and we all had a wonderful time there. And now, let's welcome Kayla, who will tell us about her observations on the way Americans teach.
Okay, thank you, Angus. And I can still remember my hands were so sticky with those melted marshmallows. Okay, so hey guys, my name is Kayla, and let's get back to our topic, thinking capacity. As everyone knows, thinking capacity is an important ability. In other words, you can say it is necessary, especially independent thinking. Most of the teaching situation in Taiwan is like the teacher will keep inculcating so much knowledge to you, and all the students are just sitting there and staring at the blackboard. At the end, they don't even ask any questions. But what is the reason that they don't have any questions? Have you ever thought about that? According to my analysis, there are 2 points. First, I think it's the differences of the learning motivation between active and passive. For example, when we were in ID Tech camps, we had our own account to track our own courses. And before we started the daily courses, our instructor would announce today's challenges. This made us feel like we have a goal to achieve today and motivated us to learn it actively. Aside from that, we feel more motivated because we could study those courses on our own. This trained us to find the solution by ourselves and gave us more chances to think. Second, it is about asking questions. Most of the students in Taiwan are afraid of asking questions during the classes. Due to the pressure of the teacher's teaching schedule, sometimes they don't want us to ask questions to interrupt their classes. But when I was in ID Tech camps, the instructors there encouraged us to ask questions as much as possible. So basically, I'm not afraid that my question will annoy my teachers, and all the instructors have passion for helping us and re-explaining the codes to us. Ruby Dee, a famous actor, had said, "The greatest gift is not being afraid to question." So I think asking questions with a correct tone of voice and with good intention can train our thinking capacity too. Though there are still some advantage of education in Taiwan. However, there are more things that are worthy to learn from the teaching mode of America. Besides the importance of the thinking capacity, the atmosphere of the class is also worth noting. So now my partner Tina are going to share her opinions with it.
Thank you, Kayla. Hey, I'm Tina, and now I'm going to tell you about the great atmosphere. What impresses me the most is that although the crowd is tight, the atmosphere here is actually relaxed. At ID Tech Camp, our way of learning is like this. First of all, we visit the website our instructor gave us, And after we understand the basics, the instructor will teach us intermediate stuff and answer our question. When we are in Berkeley, we use the teaching material game plan. The idea of using website to teach is really smart because there are times that you need to copy the code. And now I'm going to introduce our instructor. Our instructor's name is Q, and she is very patient. When you don't understand something, you can ask her directly instead of feeling embarrassed to ask the instructor all the time. We actually want to ask her more questions, and she will leave us answer and hints to let us think more. And when you answer her question, she will ask you why. Why is it like this? This kind of teaching style let us interact with instructor more and have the chance to think and learn by an edge. In class, you won't feel the pressure of the tight schedule, but progress is it. No matter it is with Q or with our classmate. The atmosphere of the whole classroom is great, and we all got along with each other. Besides that, we also touch each other. In such an atmosphere, we become more productive. This is about, therefore, making school a great place for us to learn happily should be a goal for all of us. It is about making school a place where the children feel challenged but competent, where they work hard but enjoy it. At the end, we have the video of our life in California. Hope you like this video.
Parlez-vous français? I do, just a little. Picked it up from a waitress in Silver Lake. She told me her father's in France and overjoyed. Thinks his daughter's living the Hollywood life. On a blow-up mattress and 4 roommates. She's terrified, it's a mistake. I just wanna be with you in the California sun. I just wanna be with you in the California sun. I just wanna be with you in the California sun. I just wanna be with you in the California sun. A little smile tattooed on his knee, a reminder drawn out by his reason for everything. He hopes that one day he'll live in Malibu, write a song that makes it on the radio. With the pen on paper and the ink's run out, he's never gonna leave that room. I just wanna be with you in the California sun. I just wanna be with you in the California sun.
Okay, so thank you guys for listening to our presentation passionately, and we are Team Tabaka. Thank you.